Howdy guys, thanks for clicking onto my video. Today I'll be sharing some tips with you to try to grow your group and get more sales in 2025. This video is especially directed to people who currently have small groups that are struggling to get sales, or even if you just want to get more exposure in general. Unfortunately, with the current state of Roblox, it's no longer an option to advertise your group directly on site. What I mean by that, for those of you who don't know, originally Roblox had an advertising system where you could make advert banners to promote your game or your group, and it would show on players' homepage. You could bid your ad with Robux. The more Robux you put in, the more it was likely someone would see your banner. It was a great fast way to get both sales and individual group members. This feature was removed in June 2024. Fortunately, there is still other ways to try to boost your group's sales. So let's get into that. The first way is off-platform marketing, so using third-party social media apps such as TikTok and Twitter to post your designs or to market your group. I especially recommend TikTok as it's easier to get many views on there compared to other apps. I'll put some sample TikToks on screen of other creators who market their groups so you can get an idea of what I mean. Twitter is also a great option to market your group. Many game devs, UGC creators, and designers use the platform to promote and gain exposure. If you're going to do this, remember to try to be consistent. It takes time to grow your group and get sales. You can't expect to post once and think you're going to get millions of sales. You have to put the time and effort in. Even if it's once a week or once a fortnight, just try to have an upload schedule. The second way is on-site marketing. What I mean by that is, there are games where you can promote your clothing group, such as Malls and Catalog Avatar Creator. With Catalog Avatar Creator, it's completely free to create a storefront for your group. I'll put it on screen so you can see, but basically you can put your group's clothing on there and have different categories or separate them into themes. You can also create inspo Roblox avatars, which is cool. There is also a bidding system similar to Roblox's original one, where you can buy sponsor tokens, which boosts the viability of your store. However, this does cost Robux. I'll put the prices on the screen. Malls are another example of on-site marketing. I don't really recommend it as much, since not many people play these games anymore. The most popular one right now is Coded Clothing Mall. Basically, you can rent out a spot in the mall for Robux and put up your group's clothing. Another way to get sales is by making a home store or an avatar outfit world. I've seen a rise recently in avatar worlds specifically matching ones, so I would recommend to make one if you have enough clothing in your group already. Make sure it has a theme or a niche, for example, Y2K clothing, anime clothing, etc. In regards to home stores, there are lots of tutorials on YouTube that you can watch to help create one. However, keep in mind it's more time-consuming than the other options I've mentioned so far. One last way that I can think of to get more sales is the affiliate feature. Basically, you can be sent or send requests to affiliate with other groups, which is potentially a way to get more group members, thus more sales. However, please be careful which groups you do this with. Make sure their group isn't just stolen and re-uploaded clothing or botted, as it's a massive issue on Roblox right now and has been for a while. It causes saturation in the Roblox catalog, which prevents users from seeing unique designs that you make, especially from smaller groups. But that's a whole nother topic. My last words of advice are keep consistent and don't give up. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll respond to every comment. Thank you for watching.